Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Lahab from the Diligent Soldiers Camp out here in Boston, Mass. And first and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say Shalom. Help we pray that this in transit lesson be edifying to the elect. You know, so here we are, a few hours before the Passover, you know, Pesach, and I'm headed, you know, to hold it with the beloved brothers, you know, GMS Boston and fellow affiliate camps, you know, that we fellowship with, and you know, it's a beautiful time to be alive, as we always say. Beautiful time to be an Israelite. You know, beautiful time to witness the downfall of our enemies, especially our top enemy, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You know, and I watched a beautiful video from the elder Manatazak Yum 144 on his channel, and he put up a, you know, he does the animations and everything. I reposted it on this channel, and I reposted it on the Diligent Soldiers channel for you brothers that, you know, want to check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And you know, he went through, you know, he was showing the reading, having, you know, playing the audio of James Earl Jones, you know, reading the, you know, King James Version, and he was going through the plagues, you know, and you know, it was just beautiful to sit there, you know, and watch how Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, delivered the children of Israel from ancient Egypt, man. You know, all the terror that came upon the Egyptians, you know, our enemy, and the salvation, the magnificent salvation that came to the children of Israel, man. You know, it's amazing to, you know, because the brother had the visuals and everything, but, you know, just reading it and, you know, hearing about it is amazing, you know. And nations still speak about that great deliverance, man. And the scriptures speak about that this deliverance out of this, you know, out of the North Country, as it said, right, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, is gonna surpass that deliverance, man. You know, so it's definitely, you know, a beautiful time to be alive, you know, and I just kind of, you know, just through the spirit, as I'm just speaking right now, want to remind brothers, you know, as the elder Amawan Gabar speaking about, you know, putting off that old man, you know, renewing thy spirit, you know, and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, as always, because we have to remember, we're hoping and praying for salvation and deliverance from these devils that are getting ready to come down with great wrath, because they know that they have but a short time. And we're indeed entering into that time. We're already into that time, man. And it's only going to continue to increase as we get closer and closer to the end of Esau Edom's world, man. And all praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for that, man. You know? possible. And here we are, you know, in the Passover. And, you know, as, you know, brothers say often, you know, this could very well be the last Passover. Lord's will this is, man. You know, this one's different, you know, than the other ones, man. Everything has been intensifying. And now everything that's going on with, you know, Babylon and the small hats, you know, the prophecy of Jeremiah, you know, the least of the flock shall draw them out, draw America out into the war. You know, Joel, the 3rd chapter, you know, let the weak say I am strong. All these scriptures, you know, all these prophecies are coming to pass, man, right before our very eyes, man. You know, Bahasham Yahawashi working a mighty work, you know, in the earth right now, man. And we know that the Lord is going to deliver their elect in a mighty work as well, or lack of a better word, man. You know, in a magnificent way, you know. So as we get ready to partake in this Passover, as we get ready to partake in this Passover, you know, we have to remember to reflect on the danger that we were in ancient Egypt. You know, how Pharaoh was refusing to let us go, man. And Pharaoh was dead set on keeping the children of Israel because Yahawashi have hardened his heart. And it's no different in this time, man. You know, these modern day Egyptians, these Edomites, you know, they really believe in their mind that they are God, man, as it says in Obadiah. You know, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, you know, and that's where they're at with it, man. They're completely deceived, and they really think that, you know, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, you know, the heart of the men is fully set in them to do evil, right? So they think that because the Lord hasn't judged them yet, that the Lord forgot, man. But the Lord said that he requires that which is past, man. The Lord calls the children of Israel the apple of his eye, man. So you are not going to get away with it, Esau. There's nothing you can do to stop this judgment that is coming upon your fucking pasty asses, man. You know, there's nothing you can do. And it's coming quick, fast, and in a hurry, man. You know? And it's beautiful because we see the Lord working in the elect's favor, man. Right before our very eyes, man. These devils are falling, crashing, crumbling, you know, being dismantled right before our very eyes. Just like as the plagues were hitting ancient Egypt. The Lord said he would plague Egypt with plagues as before. This place is being plagued again. You know, and Lord's will I could do a lesson on that. You know, but one of the plagues was the darkness, man. And I was watching a video, excuse me, on rolling blackouts going across Babylon, man. You know, so this is no. And look at that 4-4. You know, in front of me. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Look at that. You know, 4 going into mercy, man. And Lord's will we have mercy, man. You know, watching that brother's video earlier, the elder. You know, when he was, you know, speaking about the Passover, and you know, before they before the death angel went throughout the land of Egypt and deleted the firstborn of every Egyptian and the firstborn of the cattle, right? Yahawah went to Moses and told Moses to tell the children of Israel to grab a lamb and take the blood of the lamb and strike it on the lintel and the post, man, and doorpost, man, representing the sign that the Wah back then, you know, that exemption from judgment, man, you know. And when the death angel would come through, it would see that blood, that covering, and it would pass over that house and go on to the Egyptians' households, man. So it's very spiritual. It's very heavy, man, you know. And we're living in some very heavy times, and Bahasham Yahawashi are going to show very great miracles right before our very eyes, man. Very great judgments and very great miracles right before our very eyes, man. And we got to continue to hope and pray and fast, you know, that Bahasham Yahawashi take not thy Holy Spirit from us, and that in his wrath he remember mercy, as King David prayed for, man. Because there's a lot of evils that are coming to a city near you, you know. But Bahasham Yahawashi are mighty to save, you know, in all of these calamities, man, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to speak on, you know, what's going on. You know, we hope and pray this is the last Passover, you know, that we have, you know, on this side, you know, because the scriptures say that we'll keep it to all generations as a memorial, you know. But we hope and pray that here in Babylon and under these devils, this is the last Passover, and that this is, you know, after this, you know, all our hell comes upon our enemies, man, you know, and upon them that hate us, man, you know, and that Bahasham Yahawashi deliver us from these set calamities that are set, these set judgments that are set to destroy this place, man, you know. So I hope and pray this lesson was edifying to your elect. In closing, I want to thank Bahasham Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to push the button. And I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who teach you well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that out there listening and learning. Fighting is good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom, abab, abal, and kwam yasharallah. Hey, shalom. To the next one.